Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing good. I am pulling up devotion now.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Let me see. Literally came from work yesterday and crashed. I was so tired. Let's see if we can put some light in here. There you go. Oh, jeez. All right, I think that's what. Okay. Yeah, came home from work yesterday and crashed. I literally went to bed. I was so tired. I tried to make some calls and texts, but I was very, very tired yesterday. So let's get started. The verse for today is Romans 12, verse 2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed, renewal of your mind, so that you may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God, even a thing which is good and acceptable and perfect in his sight for you, right? All right, Romans 12, verse 2. And the title of the devotion is Renew Your Mind. All right, so I see the connection there. All right, it says, renewing your mind is not like renewing your driver's license or library card, which can be done quickly and doesn't have to be repeated for months or years. Renewing your mind is more like undertaking the job of renewing and refurbishing the old house. It doesn't happen quickly. It takes time, energy, and effort, and there's always something that needs attention. I agree with that. Changing your mindset takes time. It takes time. And it takes like specific experiences depending on who you are to like renew your mind. Takes like practice for some people. Some people just need an experience just to wake them up and shift, but it does take time. All right, so don't fall into the trap of believing you can renew your mind by thinking right thoughts one time. To get the mind renewed, you will have to take or think right thoughts over and over again until they become rooted in your thinking, until right thoughts come to you more easily and naturally than wrong thoughts. You will have to discipline yourself to think properly, and you will have to guard against falling into old thought patterns, which can happen very easily. When it does, don't feel bad. Just start thinking rightly again. You will eventually come to the place where wrong thoughts make you uncomfortable and they just don't fit right into your thinking processes any longer. Yeah, let me tell you, this is important because, and I'm seeing the devotions are more so talking about mindset, positive thinking, stuff like that. The more you think about the wrong thing, is the better chance the wrong thing is going to come out of you. So as much as possible, we all have to be positive. We have to be positive. We have to shift our mind. We need to think better thoughts, out with the old, in with the new, if it needs to change. Be careful, because a lot of people think that we need to change old ways. Not all old ways are bad, right? Like depending on what it is we're talking about, we need to be very careful of that. But renewed in the sense of more positive for a better life, that sort of thing is what I'm talking about, and repeating it over and over again. This is why devotion is important, because it kind of reminds us of doing these things over and over and over again. It helps renew your mind, because it's easy out here to fall into like the wrong things, right? Like we're constantly promoted mess. We're constantly, not just in the morning, one time devotion type stuff. I'm talking about we are constantly advertised to. And so to offset a lot of the stuff that we're getting that kind of shapes our mind each and every day, thinking about it on your own, doing devotion and praying, being more positive, like being intentional about seeking better thoughts is very important. Not like one time. I'm talking about repeating it. I do this constantly. If I find that I'm thinking about something, there are times where I like, just try to, think about something else really quick. And I shift my mind, and I have to constantly do it because that thought keeps coming back and back and back. But it is it's a growing process. It's not quick. But once you continue doing it, what you thought about before, it doesn't even be a part of you anymore because it just feels weird to even think about it. But I continue here. Let me be quick to say that you should not feel condemned if you're struggling with your thought life right now, or if you face struggles in the days to come. Condemnation only weakens you. It never helps you make progress. Anytime we recognize that we are allowing wrong thoughts into our minds, we should ask God to forgive us and continue pressing on toward our goal. Yeah, I'm with that. It continues, celebrate every victory because it helps you to not feel overwhelmed by what still remains to be conquered. And remember that God is very patient and long-suffering. He's understanding and will never give up on you. Man, I used to be embarrassed, like telling people my wins. I had a conversation with somebody. It was like, yo, you should be happy, man. You did it. You did it. You should be happy. Change your mindset on that. You should be proud of yourself. And I was like, yeah, but I don't want nobody saying stuff about me and how, they don't think I'm humble. And I was really, like, my whole mindset about an accomplishment in my life, I was just, nah, I'm good. And he helped me renew that thought. He helped me think about it in a way that was like, yo, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? God bless you. Why not be happy about it? You know what I mean? Just take that. Take that joy. Take that celebration. It's a testimony. Share it. And from that point on, like I've just been trying my best to share. I still haven't gotten to the point where I'm expressing all accomplishments that God has done for me. But it takes some time. It's taken some time. But I've been sharing more, and I've gotten to the point where it feels good to show how good God is through the things he's done for me. And that had to be a shift in my mindset. I had to be renewed, because, I do believe that God does things in our lives so we could share the good news to other people. That's my honest opinion. But that's just an example of things that, will help us be better people. Even in the things that we find to be good, the way we communicate the good to other folks, we need to really recreate thoughts about that. We have to be safe in understanding that you could be modest and still share the good news. You don't have to be boastful or whatever, but you could be proud of what God has done for you and still be okay. But that's just an example. There's other things that we need to renew in our minds. And each and every day, continue to do the work to renew the thoughts that you have, the perspectives that you have. And, there'll be times where you'll be called upon to help someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you might have to, speak to a friend about their thoughts and help them renew their mind. So Prayer starter. Father, I want to renew and transform my mind. I trust that you will be patient with me and guide me as you practice right thinking. Amen. Amen. All right, guys. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Have a wonderful day. I'm actually trying to get some things locked in for the fitness and finance stuff. I will be posting a little bit more different content relating to some of the things that I've talked about. Finance, fitness, fun. You know, I'm going to be doing some food criticisms soon enough. I'll be going out to some different places and doing some food critic. I would be a food critic, I guess, for a little bit. But I'm trying to figure all that out. And I'll keep you guys posted as I share more and do more for the platform. All right? God bless.